Got the setup looking righteous. You know what I mean? I got the setup looking righteous. I got the bad boy right here. You know what I mean? Yeah, that part. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm taking it serious, y'all. We forming like Voltron, you heard? And then I found out, yeah, this is the joint with the Ethernet. Yo, look this up. Look this little box up. This shit alone is 168. Just for that box, you heard? With the Ethernet joint. So if I pay, yo, let's break down the math, everybody. What's popping, everybody? Hope everybody doing good. You already know how I do, man. It's $8 random. You know what the fuck going on, man? Yo, let's break it down, man. So you got 380, right? 360, 380. Let's just break it down. The wire is 169, man. About 200. Let's say 150, right? So you break down 150 minus that, you about got 230. Keyboard, mouse, about buck right there, 130. I paid 130 for the Johnski. Yo, shout out to everybody, man. Hope you had a great weekend. $8, $8 random. Of course, as soon as the weekend closed, news galore. You got LeBron James. Let's talk about it, man. LeBron James going to the 76ers, man. He really wanted to go to an East Coast team, man. Let me tell you, he was tired of LA pricing, LA taxes, LA nonsense, LA drama, LA fake gangeries, LA, just California as a whole, man. The heat, it's just yo, when you come from East Coast 6 months, 6 month John, you really appreciate that winter now, you heard? But LeBron James headed to the 76ers. If you don't know, you also have, Brown. You got Embiid, and then you got Maxis. They got a cool little team, you know what I mean? But I don't want folk D-Rodding already. I'm already seeing, first of all, I got an old Iverson jersey to this day in the crib. I seen already niggas with y'all niggas was Knick fans 2 weeks ago. Let's talk about it. Random motherfuckers, wasn't they Knick fans? Your boy that fuck with Casanat, he already got the LeBron 23 sixer joint. Nigga, y'all was just D-hugging a fucking... Yo, we gotta stop the nonsense, man. But what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody doing good. It's $8 random. You know what the fuck going on. I got the AC pumping, so I got the joint on. Got the Nike joint on. What up, everybody? And yo, these are throwbackies, man. These are throwbackies, man. But look at the collaboration. Look how they go, man. You see the blue? You see the blue? You see that baby blue with the green inside? The green cheeseburger with the... What's going on here, Zay? What's poppin', everybody? It's $8, $8, man. Right now, I'm in Cali, man. Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised East New York. Projects 470 Blake Avenue, man. Apartment 4D. You already know how we get it, man. Here comes the championship with a doozy. I told you. Yo, Ned, I promise you. I'm talking my shit. Like, yo, I was going according to teams that haven't been, because when you find out 53 years, the Knicks finally 53 years, y'all. You know what I mean? 27 since the last time they were in the finals, but 53 years since the last time they won a chip. And that's almost going, yo, the 76ers are in that same boat, man. And if you think about 76ers fans, you got Hart, you got Chappelle, you got money in that district. They're looking for money nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how well that team plays. I've seen plenty of teams on paper look like they're going to demolish the league, and them niggas is, wonk, wonk, wah. So what up, everybody? Long story short, I started up. Yo, to anybody out there, Nene, Goldie, anybody that knows computers, I got this iMac. I go on Safari. I open up my YouTube. I click, YouTube Live. It says I need to download Chrome. What's going on? Sometimes, right? Like, every time you think shit is gonna go smooth, there's always a fucking hiccup. But I'm gonna deal with it. I guess we download Chrome. But I just hate downloading shit. I just hate adding, you know what I'm saying? More motherfucking icons who already iconed out fucking joint. You know what I'm saying? Added Steam and Spotify. I got my preview thing there because, I'm editing videos on iMovie as well as the actual, you know what I mean? But I'm trying, y'all. Like I said, man, I really put my mouth where my words is. You know what I'm saying? GoFundMe, wife. came through, clutch master, you know what I'm saying? And me doing my due diligence on Offer Up, I found me a great fucking 360, you know what I'm saying? Came off, caught the iMac, good ass dude. Let me tell you the experience, everybody. So check this out. On Friday, um, we're I'm conversing with the guy. Then Saturday comes and my wife is like, yo, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So we go troop all the way. My man is living in a nice neighborhood. He's like a few miles away from Chino Hills. If you don't know, guys, Chino Hills is where LaMelo Ball and the Ball family's from. So my man was in a nice little locale. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say where it was, but he was in a nice little joint. Had his little condo, Victoria house, 2-floor. So I take off my sneakers. He welcomes me inside. His wife is cooking. Little girl, little boy right there. Beautiful family, by the way, everybody. Just let me flow. Beautiful family. I go, yo, Nene, we talk about it 2 seconds, right? If you could figure out why my Safari ain't running YouTube live, man. It literally, as soon as I clicked it, yo, we're gonna do a walkthrough, y'all. Look, peep game. Peep game, everybody. Look, as soon as I click it, right? Let me get out of creator mode. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if I could go here and then take over somehow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna figure it out. So long story short, you come over here, you know, you click the create, you go live, and the first freaking message, I was hyped. Like I waited a 10 or something. I'm like, yo, let's get it going. And I used to get this message that said, you know what I'm saying? Like I need Chrome, man. How to live stream on mobile, man. Waiting for mobile. Uh-oh, here we go. Maybe can I do this? Can I like just cause it's just all it's doing is showing my live, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But I'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of lit. I ain't gonna yeah, talking about ish, man. A lot of information though, it shows right there. So sorry, I don't wanna so I go to the dude's crib. I go to the crib. He invites me into his crib, takes me to his garage. Long story short, he's moving to Chino Hills because him and his wife got a great businesses plural, and they going where the money at, right? So he's about to move. He got the table that, you know, you hit the button and it go. He's showing me all of that. Weights, another computer, he said that's more for gaming and editing if I wanted it. But I like the way this iMac is. It fits perfectly. There's no desktop. It's like, look up the iMac. It's a beautiful little thing, right? Long story short, man, he's like, yo, you got some time? I'm like, yo, I gotta, you know, my wife gotta go to work and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's a Friday. So he goes, come. I go upstairs. He showed me princess room real quick, master bedroom. He takes me to his man cave. Yo, word to Mommyville. The nigga had the curved screen, the rectangular John, another one. Like, yo, my son, the microphone. I'm like, yo, you stream? He like, nah, I'm gonna start streaming though. I'm like, yo, family, your fucking setup is like $1 million, yo. Word to Mommyville. It's like, I just got overwhelmed with, yo, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you have families out here that aren't what TikTok and, you know, a lot of complaints happening. He's getting to his bag. He's with his beautiful wife. You know what I'm saying? And they got 2 kids. You know what I mean? Like, those things you look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm happy for y'all. And if you don't know why, it's because Japan, Korea, and China are dealing with a procreation problem. This is a good little segue, y'all. So over there, they not making babies like they used to. And what's happening is they saying in 50 years, they gonna disappear. Yo, a whole race gone because, yo, you know what I mean? And you got stories like they just introduced like shorts in Korea, South Korea, wherever. And women are complaining that they don't like the way hair looks on men's legs. You know what I'm saying? That's how disgusted they are with man. You know what I mean? Yo, that movement, the feminist, it's so funny. The feminism, I don't like talking about this, but that movement was from women in relationships already. They were telling y'all to go to work and forget the man when they was in relationship. Every female that talks her hot shit is married, and trust me, man, it's a okie doke. It's tricking women out there to think that being by yourself is the way to move. I'm not saying fuck 1,000 niggas, but I'm also not saying don't be alone, honey. It's crazy out here. Just in case somebody knock that door down, it's good to have somebody by and make a good choice though. It's up to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Cause the box, you put a box outside, you know what I mean by box, right? You put the box, every nigga gonna try to hit it, you heard? Or grab it, open it, you know what I'm saying? So just find the right mate. It is what it is. But what up? What's up? What's up in the building? What's poppin', yo? How's my audio, everybody? Damn, my audio ain't even on the glasses. So sorry, everybody. So sorry, man. I'm just so hyped with everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, wife with the family, with the Samoan real, culture, tradition. I got that video up there. I tweet maybe 2, 3 videos so far, adding color, various little things that, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying my editing and slowly but surely I'm gonna educate myself to get it popping. But what up, wise up? Yo, what up, Tyrone? Is this Tyrone that be hitting the gym? Yo, what's going on, NAD? Goldie, how you doing? How's everybody? Hope everybody maintaining. But what's up, wise up? Long time, man. I saw the shorts, good looking, NAD. Always, always, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you changed the picture, but me, oh shit, look, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I hope everybody doing good. Not whatever, you know what I mean, NAD. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy. Let me know. How was your weekend, everybody? How was y'all weekend, man? What did you have to do? What did did you just lay back? Sometimes a lot of folks are afraid to just say, yo, my nigga, I was just in the crib, man. Right, Nene? Like sometimes, yo, I was in the crib with the iMac, man. I was really trying to edit, trying to figure out these programs. Like I said, I should have did my due diligence before today to see if the live did work and see how the audio cued and all that other shit. But I was just so happy and ready to go that now I got that little hiccup with the but at least I could chat, right? Yeah, Jose Dollar in the building, y'all. How was your weekend, everybody? Yo, by the way, this iMac is glorious, man. Satin chill. Yo, man, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't that crazy work? Yo, everybody, they tricked us to pretend that you just paid all this money for this house, for this car, for all this ish, but they don't want you to use it. They trick you. Yo, you was in the crib all weekend? What you did? Nigga, you know what I did? I relaxed. Why am I gonna go outside and as soon as you leave your little area, you're already down $100 between gas, food, just anything. Building up the setup. I'm a little kid, nene. I'm a little kid, man. Yo, we got the with the flag Ito chilling. But look at that setup, y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna replace this with a candle. You heard? In fact, let's go get that blue candle now, y'all. We're gonna go get that blue candle, put a candle right there, you heard? I'm a very scent um my nostrils, right? Like not like I'm always like, damn, you stink, right? Like I smell something, but yeah, I like to, it's just space. People don't understand that. Even if you got a little closet, my nigga, whatever space you have, utilize it. You heard? Utilize it, man. But word, man, we got the blue candle. You heard? Got that sazon right there. You already know this is my little wall of fame. Whenever the grandson come, I give him that little blue thing. These are his dolls and stuff. Got the flag ethos. You know what I mean? Just the hat game. The gold joint right there. Pictures got a couple of joints right there. Move the bed. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Yo, my wife got love her touch, man. Like I wanted this in the background. I might do that, but this ain't bad either. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, how I saw it was exactly like this. In the background was that orange joint. I'm fully focused here and do what I have to do. But you ain't lying, NAD. I'm sure I'm building, and it's taking time because I'm telling you, I'm not balling out of control, right? I'm not trying to, a lot of folks be like, I got the yo nigga, I paid 1,200. No, man, I got it on offer up. Thank God the old person, the person who owned it before me, knew how to keep it up to par, and that's it. You got to do the best of with what you have. And we're lucky to be in an era where you could go to Depop, you could go to OfferUp. If you still use Craigslist, you're a crazy bastard, but shout out to you. You got Marketplace, you got, Makati, you got all these various joints, right? You got this new one, Black Market, various ways to get either refurbished or brand new or used 2 days. You know what I'm saying? But at least you have ways of buying that same product, not for that retail price, right? Because we all know retail, they overcharge us, and the way shit depreciates in America, it is nasty work, man. But let's talk about it, man. Cardi B in the club, clapping them cheeks, looking crazy. You heard? Listening to Drake talking about, I hope somebody eat my box. After, yo, you know what's funny? As soon as her new baby daddy, get caught up with the Momo, you know what I mean? Them allegations. Now, shorty with the soccer player. Now she's single. You a funny dude, my nigga. You's a funny creature, man. Sometimes the best thing to do, Cardi, is just be alone. Cause all you doing is making babies out of wedlock, and the shit is looking corny, man. You know, on paper they look like a cool couple, her and Diggs, but in real life, you heard, it is what it is, man. He what's that called? He a switch batter. He left and right. You heard? Yo, what's going on, Sidewalk? What's poppin', Sidewalk? What up, Star? How you, man? What is that behind you? It look really cool. Yo, Star, I appreciate you. You want to do the, let's do the zoom in, man. So my wife is very cool with the fabric ethos, but when you take a closer look, it's one of those joints that we go closer, it got even more, attention to detail. It's like star and star in, star in, star in. It's almost like an Indian. I compare it to like the Indian, maybe Buddhist. And this is more, of course, this is just like the moons and, like I said, she got so many cool fabrics and shit like that to make, my energy feel at home, to make me feel good, and to make me continue this, to not be a fucking lazy fucking blob gaining 800 pounds. Go to the park, I do my little thing, you know what I'm saying? And now the weather's cooling down, I'm gonna go back to it because before, I'm using the park, exercise thing, and it was too hot to like sit on or grab. So I'm gonna do videos of me, lifting and y'all see my chest game, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You heard? I'm trying. I'm trying. If I'm lying, I'm flying the economy like Rick Ross. Where her? What's going on, Sidewalk? Yeah, sidewalk. A lot of times it's like, it's best that you part ways. Times and you're in love or in like whatever the situation is. Yeah, we respect women. Yeah, we respect men. Yeah, you have this tangent relationship and this bond. But sometimes the better thing is to split because some people are more anchors than they are kites, right? In your life. And I need somebody to write it down. Some people are more anchors than they are kites. And what does a kite do, man? It just lets the wind and it flows, man. For sure, I was the problem though. Not sidewalk, and it always is us. And look, let me tell women, man. In the beginning joints, as a man, first of all, you think heavy chicken shit, and you thinking the worst, right? So you a little bit over, right? A little bit overly thing. But I'm from the old cloth, and all my exes could say Zay took me out. He supported me. He did this, did that, and you know what I'm saying. Even if it's not financial support, I was always there as a listener. I knew from the beginning. My mom's told me, yo, pa, ven aquí, dime, mira, cuando tú estás con un muchacha, when you with a female, listen more. The talking, you trying to prove yourself. She already feeling you. She at the table, right, Bob? So just take it slow. Do what you got to do. But listen, man. So then a month, 2 months later, you go, oh, yo, mom, remember you wanted to do this? Look, they got the shit. Oh, and those things, touch a female heart differently than what I'm saying, not paying attention. But it is what it is, man. Life is meant to be learned and life lessons experienced and journeyed, right? You know what I mean? So, you know, I do admit, man, like I don't want to brag, but this is the finest time. You know what I mean? I'm happy. I got the setup going. You see, slowly but surely. You know what I mean? But we talking our shit, y'all. Thank you, Slide. Thank you, Side. Everything is sweet. I hope you in the hut. Yeah, that's what's up, Side. For sure, I was a problem. How Side, you always chill. That's a fact, right? I left it so she could grow without having to be so stressed. That's a fact. Yo, you don't understand, man. It take a bigger man to do.
You know what I mean? To let them flourish and let them go, right? And it's not like you the anchor really. It's just that sometimes it becomes problematic being in a relationship because men are overly protective. We want the best for each other, and some women aren't on that page. You know what I'm saying? And men, right? So this is why you always have to be progressive. Show your wife, even if you're unemployed, that you're willing to do the laundry, clean up, go outside, try to look for work, do whatever you can to just make sure you grinding as much as she's grinding, or vice versa, right? As a female, if you got to take care of the kids, do that, man. Because women blew the biggest bag, man. I'm sorry, Nene D, but um, watching kids back then, like one income, we had it too good in the 80s and 90s, y'all. For real, one income supported the whole crib. Yo, you know what? I just looked this up. Um, um, a guy working as a gas pump attendant, we have to make $7,000 in today's money to equate to that nigga bread. A gas attendant, that same gas attendant had a house, a family, and a car, and a TV in the living room or maybe the bedroom. But word to mommy, I'm talking about shelter, a car, food on the table always. Those were the main necessities. You know what I'm saying? And he was able to get motherfucking cable. If maybe he had good tips that week, nigga got HBO, Showtime, Cinemax joint. But what up, everybody? Let me see that. Let me see on my man Sidewalk, man. I was great partner at times as well. I realized recently that I was very sweet and attentive, but what clouded my own mind messed up things with her at times as well. Yeah, Side, you spitting factory, bro. Congratulations, Side, but a decent chick should look past if she rides for you. Yo, Nene, you already know how that is, right? But Side, it takes that's called introspection, right? That's called accountability and looking in the mirror, right? A lot of folks always like to blame and never be the issue or problem. But to take hold or see that, right? It's kind of cool. I see it too. Like sometimes I'm overly, um not possessive, but I'm more like protective, right? I don't want nothing to happen to my wife right now. So I I, I overextend a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to put fear mode in her, you know what I mean? But she a beautiful creature, man. I love her to death, man. But finding the right one, it takes time and it took a lot of experience as well from me, not just in dating game, but in life game, right? What do I need? What do I want? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go for the, how much this person making and this, that, and that's when you fuck things up, man. Whenever you involve money too much, and that's the whole goal of your relationship. Life has its up and downs. God forbid, it is what it is, man. And you see it live too. People are divorcing, people are breaking up just because, somebody just, the money slowed down. I think she wouldn't even have my back, to be honest. Self awareness. Yeah, what up, Jimmy? Was popping in it. Sure, she was. You're sentimental and real about it. Saw the new slate. Yeah, and then indeed. But I see what he's saying. He's like, this is why I'm saying like the best times is that breakup because you get to learn both facets of the whole, you get to see from outside. When you in a relationship, you two in it to see, right? And when we all know that, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool to see what the fuck happening, Captain, because you know, um I've seen that there's a lot of new videos about studs going back to dudes because they're like, yo, I get with this chick and she wants me to pay for everything. She don't do nothing. She don't tell me she loves me, nothing. So you almost thought by because women go, yo, you know why? It's like best of both worlds. I get the sensitive side and then I get this kind of guy shit, right? But A, he's not a guy. He don't got the pipe. It is what it is. But B, women are like that to us. We just play it cool. You know how many relationships I've been in where you doing and doing and doing and you never gotta thank you? You never gotta, yo, good looking. Yo, thanks for paying the rent every fucking month. Thanks for doing nothing, right? Then you just realize, yo, I think, my pops told me this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I guess this is what it. Yo, my nigga, they fooled us, man. That's not what it is. It goes both ways, man. And I'm not talking about, blow suck my meat every time, but yo, a good thank you, yo, Bob, good looking, man. Yo, I appreciate you, and I get that from my wife. I get, you know what I mean? Yo, thank you. And I give her thank yous. I give her the flowers. You could get caught up in this life game, man, that what I'm saying. And yo, I've been having bugged out dreams. um well, long story short, I saw Rick and Morty, the last episode, right? And it had a lot of death and funeral shit in it. And I had dreams, like, and it's like, yo, we're forgetting a lot of things about life. We're growing older, and human nature is not to be alone. You know why cities were formed? You know why people move in big groups? A, safety. B, because that's the way we're programmed, and the way we're born, we're bred. You had motherfuckers dirt poor, but they just like, Skid Row and shit. Dirt poor, but just to be in the midst, they be right there. You know, people are attracted to people sometimes. And I know a lot of folks are like, yo, I'm getting accustomed to being by myself. That's not healthy, because you don't even know that you sounding crazy. You know what I mean? Like, people don't know how when they talking out loud, that sometimes, like me, right? Like, I'm a crazy motherfucker sometimes. But sometimes folks are like, yo, that solid that solitary solitude way of living is actually degressing you. Is not like, of course, you stacking bread. You live on your own means. You walking around the crib with the meat out, with the tits out, whatever it is, right? But you need that, human interaction, man. But what up, everybody? Yeah, you already know, side. Yo, good looking, everybody, for the thumbs up. Thanks for the love on my shorts. Thanks for just being here, man. Let me get you, Nene. That's what Zay does here. We must express ourselves freely to real people that care. Yeah. And thank you for a mature thought about what I can do, Nene. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm for real. Like, come here and just open about stuff. Appreciate the space for that, Zay. Yeah, yo, side. I'm telling you, I mention it too. Like, yo, I want folks to come here. You already have a hard work week. You already have relationship things and family and life. I don't need to add to that. I don't need to be like, yo, my man, cash app, right? Like, yo, folks is so into themselves, they forget that, yo, there's other people here at the table. When Jesus ate his last meal, it wasn't by himself. Once again, when Jesus ate his last meal, the table was packed, man. And if they could really do the numbers, they said 12. Yo, that table, yo, I seen pictures where there's people in the background. Yo, that shit was a party, nigga. They partied it up. Last Supper was the last fucking party. You heard? But yeah, man. And how many times you had a hard week, and then you got a cool friend that you jump in the whip, and you didn't want to go out this night, but you jump in the car and you just, it snaps like that. Yo, what up, my nigga? How you? How you? Get over here, nigga. Yo, I love you, B. Let's go, right? And then, but if you stayed in the crib, you would have just been miserable, hating on people's pages. The slick talk sometimes. Like, motherfuckers be like, just got married, and you're like, yeah, but be careful, right? Like, you could, I hope it lasts, right? But it is what it is, man. I just don't want humans to transform into this weird creature. You know what I'm saying? But word, you need people, man. But segue, let's talk about it. 76ers, and then they did. You about to get a chip. Shout out to Philadelphia, man. Big moves, man. They did big things during the offseason, man. And if you don't know, they got number 7 Brown coming from the Celtics. And of course, they got the 2-3 James coming from the LA Lakers. Now we're talking about the 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers are going to be playing real ball. It's going to be good seeing them against the Knicks. It's going to be a lot of fun basketball, right? And very entertaining, these trades. Minnesota, you got Ball, how I love Melo. You got my man John Morant with the motherfucking Portland Trailblazers. So it's gonna be a really cool basketball. And yeah, what a fucking exciting moment if Bron, you know what I mean? Like, it just, like, I think that's what they doing to put the GOAT name over him. But ain't no comparison to Jordan, because I feel like if Jordan had them same years, that nigga might have like fucking 18 rings, man. But shout out to basketball, man. It was one of the craziest joints just hearing his man's. If you don't know, he has a cool right hand dude that was his man's, and he's like his manager. Um, I forgot his name, man. He has a cool name. It's like not Price or something. But long story short, man, he said that some Arabic team wanted to pay him 900 million for 4 years, or he getting this little 8 million at 76ers. You heard? So yeah, shout out to LeBron, man. And you know where he gonna be living is New York. They say he gonna be living in New York and then making his way back and forth between Philly and why. If you don't know, if you take that tunnel and you wake up early, you could get to New York in a half hour. Word to Mommyville from Philly. You know how many times I'm over exaggerating, but it's like a two and a half. You know, you can make that shit 45 minutes, man. If you take the what's that the lane, the express lane, and then they got this tunnel that goes the Holland Tunnel. You right there, baby. So shout out to PA, man. PA is fucking lit. Yeah, and then they talking shit, man. No shade of Philly. Philly as a state, give it up for real. But LeBron, yeah, the same. Yo, I started this. I said LeBron James is in the Sixers, but uh yeah, man, and Embiid. I kind of want that Vern what's his name's? He has a cool name, Maxi. Um, but yeah, man, I'm a Nick guy, right? And I like LaMelo Ball a lot. So I'm not just gonna jump off. Of course, everybody got a 76ers Iverson jersey. I got the black. Well, remember, like it's like with the blue and white little star over here. The old school John, you know what I'm saying? But am I going to get a James jersey like fucking some of these dick riders? Nah, man, that shit is corny as hell. You guys were just Nick fans a month ago. Weirdos. Weirdos. I see you every streamer now with a 76er joint. And you know what's funny? These are the same motherfuckers that used to shit on the Sixers too. Like when they were playing games, yo, and B fucked up again. Uh-oh, here we go. Right? Uh-oh, fucking this nigga got injured again. Oh, man, they traded Paul George or Paul George. Like a lot of nonsense. But as soon as James is there, y'all niggas thought you gonna yo. It is what it is, man. It's a good trade though. If I'm in Philly though, I'm feeling that. You know what I mean? Like Nene D, she's in Philly. She go, yo, I. But if you was just with the Knicks, man, that's like me. Like, let's go New York, nigga. And then you see me with the Philly joint. Oh man. And the only reason I'm going like this is because my dad used to be like that. Like I used to be like, yo, let's go Cowboys. And then let's say, you know what I mean, another team is like I like a couple players. Yo, my dad's like, yo, you are I mean Giants. You a Giants or this team? He's like, just stick with the team. You gotta root for them no matter what. Just like my mother who roots for the New York Mets. That you know what I mean? Like the Mets, woo! Like if you a Mets fan, you a fan. You know what I'm saying? Mets, Jets. But word. What up, cuz? What up, Tyrone? How you, man? Hope everything good in your life, man. Preseason tickets are available now. Nanny D, please get me some content. Have a fun time. Enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? You deserve it as much. You know what I mean? You know how I give that up. My dad's in the hospital, so can you give me a shout out? Yo, sorry for Papa. Yo, everybody, Tucker. Just throw a W so Tucker's dad could feel this energy and this positivity and make it through that hospital. Because I always say you could go a little sick into the hospital and come out a lot of sick or not come out at all. So I am not fond of hospitals, but I hope he pulls through and everything works out. So shout out to you, Tucker. What up? Moment of silence. You're not well, never mind. Take that back. Moment of happiness. Yeah, nigga, he gonna make it out good. You heard? W. But yeah, man. Yo, Nene, did you see that? Co-host, did everybody see this? That dude that pushed his man, hit his head, and then folded the nigga in the water? Wow. And of course, if you're not following that kid that drowned or the kid that was with the white boys and then he ended up, they found him dead. A lot of fucking weird things are going on with the autopsy lady claiming he killed himself. Then the throat missing. He got wounds in his like it's just crazy, my nigga. So I don't like to dive in too much because that's almost like the David thing. We don't know who did it jump. And I think they got this right too. But there's a lot of misconception, a lot of weird stories not lining up. But I'm talking about this old man. He's on a dock. His friend looks like he's walking back to go get his. The old man just pushes him. Ah, he looks like an old man, right? And his friend hits his head on the back. And yo, they must have had a shitty argument because his friend just flips him and throws his chanclas in the water too. And you're unconscious. This ain't the movies or cartoon where you throw a nigga in the water and he miraculous thinking. You heard? And I don't know if your body responds or something, but it looked like he was knocked the fuck out to the point where he wasn't waking up, unless he had some type of medical, service. But wild, man. What you call it? What you call it? They find out, calls was being made at 11:40 something to 911. They found out a lot of stuff, man. It was very like I say, it kind of bothers me or makes me a little weird. Like, folks, you don't got to go to another country to deal with real shit, man. You don't have to go to another country to deal with a town colluding against you. You know how I know? Because there was this stupid minor, not minor, but a $200,000 Lego situation, right? You know what I mean? And you're dealing with this, and it was just weird. Just look up the Lego conspiracy or Lego story, and the guy gives the company $200,000 worth of Legos. They said once they sell them, they give it, they give him the bread, and the company got sold. He goes there, he goes back, hey, where my Legos? The new owners are like, what Legos, nigga? And it just started this whole little thing. But amongst that whole little story, the fucking police at this area were working together. Like, you heard? Like, they were pulling niggas over for no reason. They were trying to arrest him. They told him trespassing, so he couldn't go back to the store and converse with the people. Yo, sketchy as fuck, man. And this is what, like, and think about it. This was just over Legos. I'm not talking murder, robbery, some real deal Holyfield shit. I'm talking about Legos, $200,000, man. And they all colluded together to try to rob this nigga's Legos, man. And it's wild. We're talking toys, man. Give me my shit, man. What the fuck y'all playing for, right? Take a nap, Tucker. He already did. Yeah, that's wild, man. My dad's in the hospital, so can you give me a shout out? Yo, I already did, man. Hope your pops, pulls through. Um, it's nothing. There's nothing cool about the hospital, man. And it's wild. I just said this. I saw a Rick and Morty cartoon, and it was a lot of funeral and death shit, man. This is why I tell folk, man, don't listen to the way they want you to live, man. Just live and take care of your parents, man. They try to separate us from the people that gave us life. It's so stupid. Stay in the if you're living in a house where you could all you gotta do is just take the basement or garage or some shit. I know you wanna, but if you could just be alone and help your parents with the rent, do that, man. Ain't nothing cool. You're not missing. There's no fear FOMO. You're not missing out just because you don't got a penthouse paying 4 bands. You heard? You might as well give a band to your moms and stack 3 bands. You heard? Yeah, Tyrone, talk your stuff, man. I'm here, man. But if you don't know, man, white guy pushed his friend, hit his head, threw that motherfucker right in the water, man. And and just now they just arrested him, right? But it bugs me out how certain towns, because they went to high school together, all this nonsense, they will work together and fry you. You know how many? I wonder how many people drove through a state, got fucked over, and is in jail right now. Didn't have money or the mouthpiece to like tell their story, and they doing 10 years for some bogus shit, right? It's fucking wild, man. This is why I don't like AI. Because what you gonna do? Put me in places I wasn't in? Stupid. Nah, nigga. And think about it. How come they talk about your fingerprint? It's 1 and 1. Why ain't everything in fingerprint mode? My like, why every time if I want to buy something, I gotta put my fingerprint so you know it's fucking me. It's like they want scams and things to like, nigga, let's just, you could solve everything with just this one fucking fingerprint, man. Yo, I'm going to a store to buy a car. You need my fingerprint, right? The fuck? Niggas is using other motherfuckers' credit cards and they buying shit with it. Like, how dumb is this? Use your fingerprint. Supposedly, everybody has a unique fingerprint, one of one, right? So make everything fingerprint. Everything. Fuck it. I don't care if it takes 10 seconds of my life extra. Yup. Boop. This is me. Nope. I don't know who the fuck that was. Cause yo, you have some shit. Oh, you did a transaction in Florida. I'm in Cali. Nigga, some nigga bought two iPhones and they still think it's me. Yeah, nigga, I flew and it's all happened in an hour, right? So I flew and I robbed the phones and I'm back. Yo, make it make sense. Just make it the thumbprint, man, or the fingerprint. That's it. That's it. It's tied to you. That's it. No more. Yo, you in the store? Oh, this ain't your name. Fingerprint. Oh, boop, get him out of here. I know. And yes, there's gonna be, yo, think about how diabolical you are to file your shits down so when you fingerprint your shit is out of but then make it a deterrent. If you do that dumb shit, we'll give you a year just for the dumb shit. Because we don't know who you are right now. You want to play around? Fine, you get deported, right? Make it like that. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I say, deterrent to a motherfucker. Hang a nigga for stealing the Snickers, motherfuckers won't stop stealing everything. Trust me. Yeah, Todd. Let me know what you gotta but his doctor said he'll be back tomorrow. Whatever the case may be, Tucker, I hope everybody's good. Post through. Shout out to you once again, man. And word, man. Just remain positive. Keep that energy going. And the next time you talk to us, it's gonna be like, yo, Pops is home, everything Gucci. You heard? And spend time, everybody. Spend time with your parents. Spend time with your father. Spend time with your moms. Even if they divorce or whatever the case may be, spend time. If they live in another state, FaceTime. Whatever you could do, text your mom. Yo, mom, thinking about you. I miss you, mom. I love you. Bang. Just do those little things, man. Little things, right? Motherfuckers are so quick to please they boss over their damn family. It's weirdo shit to me. You will stop the world, go to your job and shit. Like, yo, man, yo, our parents need us more than ever, man. Cause think about they fucking us, right, with money and all this shit. Think about how they fucking them. They trying to raise the fucking thing. My mom's is just about to hit that finish line at 67 retirement. By the time she hits 66, they're gonna say 70, 80, right? It's goofy shit. They should just say if you're born between these years, that's your retirement age. That's it. And stop making it 70, 60, nigga. Because that shit is goofy. You gotta let people leave the workforce to have jobs open up. So figure it out, man. Yo, side. Yo, what up? Yo, Buster, that's crazy work, Buster. Yo, long time. Yo, hold this hug, man. Long time, Buster. Hope you doing good. I know you at the JO right now, grinding them chips. But yo, stay blessed, man. Good seeing you, man. That's what's up, yo. But yo, side, you ain't lying, man. One of the best things is to visit the moms and yo, they trying to tear us away from my family, aren't they? Yo, when you get older, this and the third. No, nigga. Whenever I see families and I see the moms and pops and the kids still with them, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know. And let me tell you another secret why folks is dying early. Procreation. You ladies are missing out, man. And not just ladies, but you know what I mean, because the ladies are the ones that make the kids. But let me tell you a secret, man. Yo, peace, man. Good afternoon, man. What's up, Vince? How you, man? Hope you're having a great day too, man. Thanks everybody for the thumbs up. I appreciate the support. And let me talk my ish, man. So check this out. I didn't want to. I was scared. Zay Dollar was scared at 23 years old when my baby mother came to me and said she's gonna get rid of it, all this nonsense. 8 months later, I get a knock at the door and I see this lady with a big belly, man. It is what it was, right? But long story short, man, um, it gave my mother and almost me a second win. People don't understand that. Having a kid allows your parents to, some parents don't want to deal with it. It is what it is, especially if they have fucking 32 kids and shit. But sometimes, and I'm saying most of the time, the parent is happy to be a grandparent again. The parent, it gives them a second win to do shit. You don't want your parent just sitting, you walk in and your father's still at the in the recliner, mom's is, you know what I mean? Like you want your parents grooving and moving, right? That's how it to dime because they don't got no kids to watch. There's no grandkid running around. There's no pictures expanding, you know? And yes, not everybody's meant to have a kid and things happen. People, abortions, this is why you gotta choose the right mate and stop choosing the right fuck. You understand? So yeah, man, it was a beautiful thing, man. You know, yo, peep game, man. Opposite of the gang bullshit I was on, opposite of the street nonsense, that fast cash nonsense, opposite of not going to college and just getting a JO, because in the 90s, 99, 2000, it was actually more common to just get a job than to go do 4 years. And then because those 4 years when they got out, I had 4 years of experience, you understand, so it was a weird one, right? And I didn't have the paper to do the college thing. But long story short, man, when I had my kid, man, it gave my mother a second life, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, me and baby moms had turmoil. Yeah, we lived together for the first three, years back and forth. By the time he turned 5, 6, that's when I was, fading out of the picture more. And by 7, step pops, and you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? And it was what it was, right? But long story short, man, my mom's it gave her like, and she loves, adores my son to death. But long story short, man, he turned out. Look at this. He's in college. He's going to be a lawyer. I'm gonna show you guys that diploma. I'm gonna show you guys the happiness I'm gonna have. And he's moving it in a pace that I love, man. He's not really into the female relationships like his pops was. We were bred to really think that if you wasn't working, didn't have your own crib, apartment, and in a relationship, you weren't doing shit with yourself, right? And that was a weird psychosis to put on a person or a boy or a man, right? Like they put so much pressure on us to get a relationship, support her. We was from the old cloth, right? And then it started being 50-50. Then it started being fuck you, you pay for your own meal, and then it is what it is now, right? But I think it's beautiful to see how folks can change when they become parents. I saw my brother go from dummy with issues to involved fathers. I love to see, yeah, man. And yo, I'm like you, just like you, Sai was honest. I'm honest too, man. I wasn't the best father. I was learning. I'm buying fucking $60 onesies, polo shits, thinking wasting, not wasting, but you know, it was my first, right? It was like, and then just I still kiss him, I still love him. Like he's always gonna be my baby boy, Juju, right? And it made me a different person too. To the kids that people don't understand why a kid think that he don't care about his life. I don't know why, but we did. Especially when you in the streets, you don't give a fuck, oh, I ain't gonna be around tomorrow, right? But having that kid made me want to be around till now. I want to see him grow up into the most beautifulest man he could be. And I want to be supportive as much as I can, you know? And I'm teaching him, yo, Papi, I know, child support and your moms, but support don't gotta come with and just monetization. Support could just be me listening to your problems. Support could just be me, vibing and living. And by the way, this fucking computer is amazing because it has like I could text and FaceTime on it. But look, this is me and my dude, man. All the messages. But yeah, man, that's my Gaza, man. That's the number one, man. But like I said, you ain't lying side. It does change you. I know NAD could agree. Even for women, it makes you a nurturing person. It brings you, and especially the world we put in women in. Women are becoming selfish and masculine because it's a survival world. In order to survive, you need those traits. It sucks. you know. But shout out to the women that baby moms, and she was a good moms, man. Not just all me, not just all, it's vice versa. But you know what I mean? That's life, man. But he, you know what I mean? He's fucking a gorgeous little creature, man. That man is growing up, and let's just go. Let me see. I got some pics in here. Let's see. Yeah, man. He that guy, man. He that guy, man. Look at that beautiful creature, man. Look at that beautiful creature, man. Look at that Gaza, man. That's my Gaza right there, man. Let me see. Boom, man. Yo, and you know what's creepy? Yeah, man. Good look inside. I was just saying, man. Yeah, man. Look at the beautiful dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool, man. It's really cool. Thank you, Nene D. Yo, y'all we talking our shit. We living. We doing what the fuck we gotta do, man. Um, yo, what's up, Biz? What up, buddy? But word, man. It changed, man. It changed me, and I'm not saying for the better, best, but like I said, it made me want to be here more, right? Because like I said, I was homeless, fucked up. I'm living couch surfing, doing this. Sometimes I didn't, want to go to work. And mind you, throughout all this chaos, I'm still going to work. I still always had a fucking JO, man. You understand me? Because I knew paper, money make the world go round. The same money make your girl go down. I knew money. I knew how powerful that shit is. That's why I know how to stack. But everything is momentarily, right? I noticed that. Like, yo, the money I made 10 years ago ain't here now. And it's very impossible to make it here now, especially if you're paying bills, right? If you don't have bills and you could, live off mom, stack that bread, because when you do have responsibilities, you can't stack no bread. You know what I mean? I know motherfuckers that work construction, don't have no Netflix accounts, none of that nonsense. Just works, pays his car note, has his own crib, and the nigga's living check to check. That's scary. Cause he ain't doing a regular gig. He do the machines. And them niggas get like 40, 50 cents an hour. And you broke, nigga? Scary work, man. But some dude did the math, man. We got to give everybody $30 an hour, which equates to 60 bands a year. And with that, it leaves almost 250, 300 after your basic necessities, which is your car, your crib, healthcare, food, right? All those little things. And that's the thing. Folks are making 2 bands a month. Y'all need to pay us 2 bands a week for everything to be back to normal. And they're not doing that. They rather create AI. You know what's fucking scary? They're like washing their hands of us. Like, they're not having. I don't see no solutions. I don't see nobody talking about why half of America's in their cars. Nothing is being figured out. All they figuring it out is how much money they could keep making. That's all I'm seeing. Weirdo shit, building a city on the moon. Fuck you, Elon. Go in the desert and build a city for homeless people. Go get some acres and let niggas so you could transfer all those motherfuckers on Skid Row. Bring them to the desert, man. Find one of them wells underneath so they got water and let them live out there, man. That's it. Clean up these streets. But it's almost like they don't give a fuck. They rather let these cities crumble because they don't live here anywhere. Look at these. Look up the billionaires. First of all, they got cribs everywhere. As soon as shit hits the fan, they on a yacht flying somewhere else, or they plane. So yeah, man. Especially not in this economy. That's a fact. Wages stay the same, prices are rising. Make it make sense, right? Zay, if you want to hear from someone interesting about wealth disparity, see some videos or shorts from Gary Economics. I will. And then I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis. Mayana Ritz, man. I got you, bro. He's from the UK, but he's 100% right. Yo, sometimes folks are like, I need a diploma from you. I need to. No, motherfucker, it's common sense. It's common sense. You giving us three apples, but you want us to feed 10 people? You know when you have a 3 minus 7, what that gives you? A -4. Now, when you have 7 minus 3, you have 4. But when you have 3 minus 7, you got a -4. That's what they doing to us. They giving us just not even enough anymore. How the fuck can one man, one family person work, own a crib, a Cadillac, nice truck, nice whatever? There was some nice automobiles. A, made out of steel. So when you got into car accidents, your car didn't fold like a fucking phone. And number two, insurance was like $20, nigga. And go figure why accidents are so much, because back then when they made things with steel, accidents used to be a bumper to bumper, they called them, right? It would be a bad accident, but when you get out the car, you're like, oh, it's just a scratch, my nigga, have a good day, pa, take care. But no, now you get into the same shit, your car is totaled. Somebody got to pay for that, especially now with these fucking lawyers with the lawsuit shit. We pay for it. Your insurance. When your insurance goes up another $10, that's because somebody else wanted to sue that week. That part. What up, Zay? Yo, good looking on the thumbs up. Yo, we about to hit the 10 ball. Yeah, we up. We up. Let me get the Hattie. Let me get the Chatty Patty Hattie. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? The fuck going on, man? If the government's trying to weed out the middle class, I really feel sorry for the rest. Welfare checks can't pay for much, especially with a bunch of kids. Can't be making ends meet. Yo, Nan, you know the biggest hustle? It was making people think that living in NYCHA for free, paying $8 a month, EBT, right? You got all that shit. But you know what it does? It doesn't allow you to climb the ladder. Like people who like, let's just say, fine, you think you getting over, you got your crib, right? But you never gonna live to any height. You're never going to see anything crazy because you're always in your PJs. Yeah, you might have, leftover money to buy a car, but all of that shit is fugazi because they follow your records now. So meaning, yeah, you claiming you don't got money, so how the fuck you got this Lexus? Remember that lady that had the Mercedes Benz? They canceled her EBT like this. Whoa. Some lady used to come on and talk about they give me 2 bands cash and then another 3 bands EBT for me and my kids, and I got a Benz. Nigga, they started posting it. Yo, motherfuckers was canceling your shit for fraud, and yeah, man. You know how many times people be like, yo, I just got a job, all happy. And then you go to EBT office, they're like, yo, you make $2 over the amount. We gotta cut your shit. $2. And then when you working, you're like, now I can't even pay for my food. I was living better on. So it's a weird psychology that they do, you heard? But I'd rather be struggling, surviving on my account than leech. Because, yo, you saw what happened in Thanksgiving too, though. When they want to cut it, they going to cut it, you heard? Yo, we at the 10 ball, nigga. Yeah. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. We at the temple, nigga. You. You. Ah, ah, ah. Celebration, nigga. That's a fact. I'm in some little wrinkle, you know what I mean? And motherfuckers coming out with the latest whip, and you like, you looking stupid, nigga. Save that bread and go get you a better crib, so your kids don't have to grow up in this environment, pa. But you rather look good than be good. You rather look good then be good. We at the temple. Ah, ha, ha. We got our own little swag, our own little conversing, our way, our own language. You heard? But yo, I appreciate y'all, man. Got my energy up there. We gonna go smoke. We gonna marinate. We chilling. I'm gonna continue doing my editing later, and I'm gonna figure out how to do lives on my computer because I was dying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But look at my dude, man. Look at my dude. What's that? That's an award, my nigga. Yo, my son Dula. Yo, and you don't. Remember I told you, you don't think that they pick up shit, but they do. My kid pick up a lot of shit, man. That nigga head crispy, no? Look at my mom's FaceTiming. Yo, I love you, mommy. Look at my son room. You heard? Yeah, that's little son Doolery, man. Yeah, man. I got a lot of pictures of my kid, man. And this is one of my favorite ones, man. Me and him, like twins. Twinsies! That's my twin. You heard? And yo, shout out to Memphis. Memphis, right? Memphis with that new dance. Yeah, nigga. Nigga say dollar, nigga. I forgot what that dance everybody doing now, but yeah, man, got the legs bending right there. Ah, ha, 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 ha. What it up? We chilling, having a good time, yo. Having a great time over here, man. You know what I mean? It's when you take life too serious, right? It's when yo, I'm getting to the, like everybody that says they get into the bag, I don't see it, my nigga. I never see the bag, man. Everyone, except for a few of my niggas that really, you know what I mean, got their shit set up. But yo, I know a lot. Yo, son, I got 3 jobs doing it. It's like, show me. You know why? Sometimes we like, I don't believe you got no jobs, nigga, because you still look homeless, nigga. What you doing with your money? Drugs, nigga. There's only a few things. Is you got a bad gambling habit, you into drugs, you a simp with bitches, or like there's ways of funneling your money, right? But shit, if you working 3 jobs, nigga, please have son. Pull up with the fucking Cadillac Express, nigga. Nigga, get it, bro. But word, man, be careful what you chasing, man, because whenever you chasing that bag, man, it has a way of, you know, when you finally open it, the shit got fucking 32 cents in it, man. Be careful, man. But what up, everybody? Hope everybody doing good, man. This shit is universal, man. Love is love. That's one thing, you know, regardless of the culture, we all understand is love, man. Love is love, man. You know? Where's the money spending on the hoes? That's show niggas. Yeah, son, I got 7 jobs, nigga. Like, it's like cool, man. Yo, where your whip? I'm saying, yo, the finances in the bank. If they froze 3 of my accounts, and then the other one it exploded, right? And then the last account, some nigga scamming me. You know how that go. Can I borrow $5? Like, and just be real, nigga. Yo, life is real. Shit is hard. I'm trying my best. That's all. Stop trying to always outclimb another nigga or think that, yo, I got 7 jobs. Like, yo, I'm doing better, nigga. Yo, you doing all that shit in Zaja. So who winning, nigga? Who winning, nigga? Nigga. Handsome as I could be, motherfucker. You heard? Yo, some motherfuckers be like, yo, this is why I told folk, man, there's very few paths, right? You could choose the health path, the money path, or the relationship path. I was in the mix of all 3 of them joints, right? But then later in my life, I started going more health, right? And yeah, money, I couldn't, I was back with the moms, and you see, right? But I also saw when I was chasing it so much, it only like the government makes you get to I feel like the government has a cap on everybody's height. Word to mommy. I see motherfuckers working 40, 50 years and they still they right? And you like, yo, you didn't get better, but you ain't get worse, but you capped out. So be careful what your cap is because you know what I mean? Like so, but I just learned, man, this thing that we call life, it takes more than that paper shit that they made up on us, man. You know why I got a heart? You know why I can move freely? You know why I fucking look alright? Because I took life differently. I didn't chase this thing called money that really didn't do anything, really, besides made life comfortable, right? And yes, that's a big factor in life. But shit, if you chasing that, and then the way the government fucking does jobs and shit, I gotta rely on you. I can't rely on you, nigga. I can't. Look at the job force now. It's either construction or fucking food, nigga, or retail. That's it. It used to be a plethora of other shit. Marketing, finance, this thing, that bop, beep bop, beep. Yo, all them shits is gone, nigga, overnight. AI literally wiped all them shits overnight, man. Oh, you were telling the boys it takes 3 days to do marketing, and a lot of these motherfucking females and people made jobs more intense than they was, and niggas was like, wait a minute, nigga, I just went grunk. What do we need for marketing? Just post on Instagram. Oh, there we go, nigga. Was it too hard? You made this shit look crazy. Now I'm gonna take that little 60 bands we was giving you, fire your dumb ass, and now that's it. We got this fuck AI robot nigga. I could do the job better. Look, check this out. You took 6 hours to do this one thing, and I'm gonna do it in one. And like what? And that's what I was seeing. A lot of people were walking around this earth saying their job, saying their career name, and saying all this shit. Meanwhile, none of it held weight, Papa. None of it. You had people dead ass looking in your face. Yo, I sit on my ass at an office, and they will dead ass look at you and say it's more intense than construction. What? This is why we got fucked. Because we all started lying on each other. We all started thought we were doing better and trying to shit on the next man. Yo, my nigga, I got 2 jobs and this, that, and ha ha ha. And what happened? They eliminated all them shits. Now what? And that's what happened. A lot of people that were up here talking all that shit, now they with us. And now they want to hide. Now they want GoFundMe's. They want us to pay for their life now. No, nigga. What happened to the cockiness? What happened to I'm a marketer, I'm a marketing designer of this social. Yo, all these fucking weird jargon words. Marketing design, electrician, and Ethiopian stenographer, pharmaceutical products, as well as international degrading of the financial crisis of global economics, and I also take care of the pasture in the cow ass that makes all the milk. You know what I mean? No, nigga. All you do is put papers in a box, nigga. You was making it seem like it was more than it was. It wasn't. How you know that, Zay? Because when fucking Corona hit, we got through life fine and nobody went to work. That's how I told y'all what I said. Corona was a fucking an experiment to see what happens when there's no human intervention. When there's no humans at the office, does this shit still work? And it did. It fucking did. Hey, yo, my homegirl got the bag, business, did her thing. You heard? Don't, just says what her title is, right? But yo, you got motherfuckers with the same situation as Nene. Yo, limousine company owned it. Fucking economic supervisor of all CEO construction bases that all recover from. Like what, nigga? And then you find out the boss at their job calls them janitor. Nigga, you gave me all these names, and when I go to your job, they call you a janitor, nigga. Yo, that's crazy work, nigga. You a crazy fool. Even janitor, they changed it. Yo, yo, I swear to God, my man one time hit me with, yo, I do. Nigga, you's a janitor, nigga. What you talking about? And that's what happened. We got too cocky. We got too into, yo, I'm doing better than you. Look at my name, my title. I'm a fucking, binary CEO of market, like whatever it was. It's like it's not here now, nigga. Grunk and Claw took all them shits in 2 seconds, nigga. So be careful. Maintenance. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. Niggas that hit you with the maintenance. Nigga, use a janitor. Nigga, what you doing? I'm dying, nigga. Yo, Nene. That's a holy. Y'all not dying with me? That's not funny. Holy. Yo. And this is what I mean, man. It's like, yo, whatever you is, man, just be, yo, we used to be happy we had the job. We used to be happy we had a job. So, and it was always those people that was like, "Yo, my job is more intricate," and then boom, it's so intricate. Why you got unemployment checks coming now, nigga? Is when you think your company ain't shit without you. You know what I mean? That's when they get you out of here. You know what I mean? I know they make it seem like that when you try to take vacation or sick days. Yo, can I? I'm sick, man. Can I take off? No, we need you, nigga. The company's gonna explode without you. And then 2 weeks later, yo, I'm fired? Yeah, nigga, we good, man. I fired you and hired three other niggas that don't know your job, but I'm paying three niggas for the same. In fact, I'm saving 10 bands. You heard? Yo, they duped us for real, y'all. They duped us. We hit the 11 ball, nigga. 71 minutes in, man. We're having great lives. And it's real live shit, IRL, right? It's like real conversational pieces we need to start having. We don't need to have streaming university. We don't need to see Dean and AB arguing every 5 minutes. We don't need to see Christian Rock about to get locked up, YG locked up. We don't need to see none of that, man. We just need truth. We need people to start saying what it is. Let me know who you are, so I let you know who I am, right? But if we do it in a respectable manner where we're not lying, yo, I promise you things are gonna be better. It's just that everybody was so into just trying to shit on each other that we don't even realize we shitting on ourselves. We bringing bad luck to ourselves. Be careful, man. Karma been asleep for a while, right? She back at it now, man. Karma is suited and booted, man. She ready for war. Be careful, y'all. She out there, man. Karma is out there for real. You heard? And yo, don't I get this weird when I get angry, nigga? If I'm angry, nigga, this vein is right. You gonna see the fucking Euphrates River on my face, man. Got the Euphrates River, you heard? Got the Nile River, fucking Mississippi John. I remember somebody used to tell me that, yo, if you can make fun of yourself, man, you got a good life, man. You got good shoulders on you. You know what I mean? Good head on your shoulders, right? Can't take life too serious, man. And I understand. Yeah, I'm not saying, yo, you got to work to get the food, right? Those things are just basic necessities we know, right? But it's how you go about it. Stop shitting on people that instead of kicking people, grab motherfucking hands and lift them up, man. you know but it's cool. I hope we all learn from this, what we going through right now, because it's not going for the better, man. They winning times eight. I thought it was gonna take us another 2 3 years to see a trillionaire. They made that shit happen in 2 minutes, man. Yeah, my nigga, you landscaping what, nigga? You cut grass. And you know what's foul? When you do it, it's just, oh, you cut grass, nigga. No, I'm landscaping, nigga. Yeah, I'm landscaping right now, nigga. The fuck? That part. Wow, I don't want to say, but you landing, Gilbert. But I'm glad you understood me, Nene, right? Like you understood my whole, you made it so simple. It's just like that. When motherfuckers are just cutting grass, and we used to be like, yo, you got that dude coming over to cut your grass? Yeah, man. Now it's like landscaping. They changed the name, so the money is more money now, and they do the same shit, Poppy. And you know what's funny? 50, I dig you, my dude. But Ross is right to cut his own grass, man. He has acres, not just a couple of little joints. He has like 20 acres. You know how much money? And he's from Florida and certain states that by law you have to make sure your grass is at a certain height. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Florida, it rains, and so grass is growing so fast out there. Hell, I'm every week paying 50 bands. What, you crazy, nigga? That's a waste of bread. There's see, that's what I mean about like this thing about being rich, right? It doesn't mean every little thing you got to pay for, and now you're just this lazy blob of fucking shit. No, it just means, yo, now you got bread to maneuver a little bit better. And let's say shit does hit the fan, you could go to the dry cleaners and not hiccup. Oh, you want to go out to the movies? You could call a nanny over and not hiccup. That's what that means. But everyday nannies and having them clean up your panties and shit, that's goofy as hell, man. Clean your own act up. And that's another thing. Let me tell you, these nannies and maids, they making a killing off of cleaning. You got a guy in construction sweating, dying, almost sold off his finger. He probably getting paid less than these chicks. They get bags, bro. Let me tell you, my cousin opens doors, right? He's a doorman, and then my other man's used to do it. Yo, let me tell you, the checks they give you during Christmas, they all collectively hand you envelopes. And because depending on the building you're in, and a lot of times only high class buildings have a doorman, so you getting that bag, nigga. My man's used to make like 2,000, nigga, just off of like envelopes and shit. For real, man. I think BZ in here, he was the dude, man. He used to make racks, nigga. You heard? So like I say, man, um, there's ways of getting to this bag without fucking, breaking your back, man. Yo, one of the coolest shits I seen, man. This kid, he was afraid to come out in the open with his business. He does this thing where he cleans the garbage cans. Yo, it became a business. Nigga making like a couple hundred a week now. Fly shit. And if he fast forwards, who knows if he just gets a van and makes this like, yo, in the future, he got, 5, 6 little neighborhoods. Yeah, man. Nigga making money for rent, not killing himself too much. And sometimes the entrepreneurship is the right way, but what I don't like America does is 5 minutes later you got fucking Verizon company that doing the same shit now, and they got the bread to really do it better, cheaper, right? It's fucked up how they do people. People don't understand that, man. Why people sell their businesses is either you sell your business to this company, or they create a company to crush you out of it. Monopoly, man. They monopolize everything. Why you think you see BlackRock and then it's an umbrella, and then underneath it you see 700 other different companies? Yeah, they own a lot of shit, a lot of real estate, a lot of stuff, man. What grinds my gears, and the only biggest gripe, some of these guys don't even have liquid real capital, and they allow them to shop like they do. Remember, Tesla evaluation is $1 trillion. In 2 years, motherfuckers will stop buying Teslas and find out that the battery is and then you know what? But by then he got to buy real houses, got to really eat, got to use like that's what I mean. How come they get these weird fucking uh non-debt fucking and then sometimes when you a celebrity, you go to a restaurant, the nigga, they tell you to come in for free. Yo, eat for free, man, you good? Meanwhile, there's a nigga outside like, yo, can I get a for free? Then the nigga that can't, it make sense. And then there's laws in New York where restaurants can't feed homeless. They gotta throw out all their goods and shit like that. Yo, it's fucking weirdo shit. How many times you see a video of some guy feeding the homeless and then he gets arrested? What's that about? What's that about? I can't feed the homeless? I can't help? I'm a rely on y'all to help. Yo, McDonald's, you've been taking change is our free. Yo, we should be getting free McDonald nuggets for forever. The amount of money. Remember, McDonald's was doing its first thing. Yo, you want to round up? That's what they used to call it, roundup. Now they have they say donation. You want to donate? No, nigga, it was a roundup. And usually it was because it was like 5 cents. You just wanted, yo, what you want to do with 3 pennies, right? All right, round the bitch up. Now niggas are looking at your face. You want to round up $1.62? No, give me my food. Donate where, nigga? What's going on, man? That's what I want to learn. And putting money to cancer, a lot of these HIV, a lot of these programs and charitable things, nothing has changed. All I see that's changed is they got a bigger office and money's going into. There's no cure. There's no fucking solution. Nothing, man. In fact, things got worse. Hold on, let me see. My kids used to have little. Yeah, man. That's what this was trying to do to me. Wanted free service and party buses where my company was already lit. Yeah, that ain't. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? 99 shit. What? And y'all don't understand how deep it is. How, video shoots, they wearing Louis V, fake, they barring. Everything is just fugazi, right? And then when the shoot is over, here, take this, here. Remember the Migos got in trouble because they stole some of the belts and glasses and shit, the fucking greasy Atlanta niggas? Yeah, give me my change. I don't give a fuck if I got pennies and quarters in my shit. Give me my change. Stop playing. And then the way they going, first of all, you guys might as well take away change indefinitely. No more fucking change. Everything is a single dollar entity. That's $5. That's $6. That's a $2, $3. Like, stop with the yo. You're at the 99-cent store, but everything is $1.99. What? Or you buy something for 99 cents and it comes out to 108, 110. It's not 99 cents then. Just tell us the price. And yo, folks ain't old like Unc, right? So y'all weren't around when you could buy a sandwich for $5 and it used to be $5. You used to buy a pair of sneakers for $99. It was $99. No tax. There was no that shit came and yo, when I was younger, that shit would come and go like fucking weirdness. Like, cause back in the days, your parents would send you to the store and buy things, right? So I would go to the store and I love this famous line, yo, you could keep the change, right? So I'm in the store looking for deals, nigga. That's why I'm so good now, because I was always trying to get an extra dollar, right? And people don't know an extra dollar went the long way back then. But long story short, man, a lot of these products, you would purchase and it was exactly that sum. It wasn't, if it was 49 cents, it was 49 cents on the receipt, man. And then at the end, it wasn't this weird little tax or something. It was the price, man. Folks don't understand that. And folks don't understand if you go to other countries, they don't do that tax shit either. In fact, if you go to other countries, they don't even do tips like that, meaning the restaurant does a good enough job, to pay that worker, so you're not obligated. That's what America does. It does this weird obligation that you got to feel sorry that that fucking corporation that makes $1 billion a month isn't paying their workers enough, so you have to leave tips. That's fucked up. Just pay people and then just have free healthcare, because you having people pay all this money you paying per month and then you don't even use it. And then when you don't have it and you need it, it's like, yo, what about the time I pay for it? How about you give me that rollover, man? It's fucked up. It's either you rich and you pay for everything, or you poor and you don't work for shit. It's weird. And then you got wealthy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's no more middle class, man. That middle class is done. My moms and pops and a little bit of us and NADs and working middle class ever. That's it. Kapoof. You know? And now, like I say, folks don't want to admit it, but yo, if you think you're middle class, more chances are over you're poor. And if you thinking you high middle class, you probably a little rich, right? And rich is, like I say, riches it has its own degrees as well, man. To me, rich is just being comfortable. Man. I tasted poor, man. You know what bacalao is? My father moms used to make bacalao, nigga, and rice. That shit is diabolical, man. You boiling that shit, smell the whole crib up. You heard? You know, and my pops used to do it not because we were poor, but just to let me know this is what he ate, right? Yo, Bob, look, this is what we ate. You know, five brothers, two sisters. We all had to, almost fight for the food. You know, if there was five pork chops, we had to split. One person didn't. You know what I mean? Like that. So, spectrum when it came to people that had money, and you go to the Hamptons, they got the double gate, and you got the pool, jacuzzi, beautiful fucking house, amazing, right? Amazing neighborhood, but it cost a lot, and my thing is, I don't like the way the world's going for me to save for my wife. But what I mean is they set it up where a lot of people that own, it's almost like you don't own, because they're gonna raise your tax every fucking year. They're gonna play around with some interest. They're gonna refinance your building. They're gonna tell you you can't paint it. You can't fucking add a deck. You can't do shit. And this is your fucking property, man. It's just bugged out, man. It really is. But yo, I apologize. I'm hot. I'm bugged out. I got to make a phone call real quick. I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna see y'all Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna hit the editing. I'm gonna leave a post. I'm gonna jump on y'all page if y'all got shit popping. But just give me tomorrow so I can edit and do my little shorts. And when I mean editing, if you don't know, some of my shorts I tweak the color. I made them shorter. You could do more things in your editing. The phone does it too. And it's funny, the phone allows me to add music. So what I do is I edit shit here, I put it in draft, then off of my phone, I downloaded it to my photo thing, and then you know what I mean? But I'm figuring things out, you know what I'm saying? Give me that opportunity. Nene D, everybody that was in the room, I hope you guys have a great day. Continue being positive. Let's laugh this motherfucker up. We had a great conversation and we talked our shit. We talked real shit that is like real situations or scenarios or just things that are affecting everybody, right? You know what I mean? And I just want us to stop, thinking you're better than anybody. We're not better. You're not. If you're not a trillionaire, or you know what I'm trying to say, if you didn't get to the bag, you know what I mean, stop trying to, if you're living in the same neighborhood, you cannot be thinking you're better than folk. Please don't do that. That's a great way for jealousy to happen and for you to get clapped back and backdoory. So be careful out there. Keep your antennas up. You already know how I do. Um, Control your environment and see who's in your circle, man. Make sure you got people that actually genuinely care for you and want you to be the best that you can be, right? Um, Everybody have a great one, man. We'll talk more about your weekend on Wednesday. By the time I click this, I'm gonna see LeBron James traded to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, so a lot of shit happens so quickly. Nene, wife, everybody, Cheeseburger B, the people that was in here, Christy, shout out to y'all. I hope you're having a great day. I see everybody on Wednesday. You know how the slot is. It's 10 a.m. And word, man. I hope everybody has a great one, man. A great one. Peace. Zay Dollar, man. We in the building, yeah. Yo, thanks for the 11, boy. You already, man. Hope you guys like me trying and I'm trying. You know what I mean? But have a great day, man. Thank you, everybody. Peace. Zay Dollar, random. We outside. We inside. We everywhere.